Hello, welcome to FHE on the Road with Christine Stevenson. This podcast is designed to connect the people and the places from the past with your lives today, with 5-minute stories and facts from church history. Save these stories for when you are traveling through these areas to bring history to life. Okay, welcome back to FHE on the Road with Christine. Today I'm going to share a story of a very sweet experience that happened in the Cardston Alberta temple. I've never been to the Cardston Alberta temple. It's beautiful. It looks incredible. And I loved reading this story. And I love finding these little stories that happen in these beautiful temples of our Heavenly Father. I love that He worries about us enough and helps us along in our journeys. And I love that these temples bridge the gap between the spirit world and our world today. I think it's so incredible. So this story happened to the first president of the Cardston Alberta temple. He was sealing a family together. It was a mother and her children, and they were being sealed to their deceased husband and father. So they started the ordinance. The family was all gathered together and they started the ordinance, but President Edward J. Wood, he didn't get very far into the ordinance before he stopped, and he was confused. He didn't know what was going on, and he felt prompted to ask the mother if all of her children were present. And so the mother said, yes, all the kids are here. So then they started again, and then they were stopped again. Or he was stopped, President Edward J. Wood was stopped again. And he was like, what is going on? I can't figure this out. So then he started a third time, and he stopped again. He didn't get very far into the ordinance and stopped again. And he asked the mother, he said, quote, "Sister, did you ever have any other children?" And then to this, the woman replied that she had a daughter who had died in infancy and her name had not been included on the sheet. So President Wood said, when he was talking about this experience, he said that every time he would start the ordinance, he would hear a voice saying, quote, "I am her child," end of quote. And it stopped President Wood over and over again, and he was confused at what he was hearing, and so he kept asking the mother. And I loved the way he asked the mother, how he said, "Sister, didn't you ever have any other children?" Because it just didn't make any sense to him. And he's like, I've already asked the mom. Can you imagine being in that place? And it just seems like this little girl did not want to miss out on this family sealing. And she's like, hold on, don't forget about me. I love that the temple president was in tune enough to not continue on without figuring it out. And I love that Heavenly Father is so aware of each of us, whether they're on this side of the veil or on the other side of the veil. He knows his children, and he knows that this work is so important. And we know that this work is so important. And I love that we can be sealed together with our families forever. There's such hope in that. I love that our Heavenly Father has provided this way for us to be with our families forever. There was a talk given by Elder Holland, and it's called Ministering of Angels, and I love this talk. And he says, "My beloved brothers and sisters, I testify of angels, both the heavenly and the mortal kind. In doing so, I'm testifying that God never leaves us alone, never leaves us unaided in the challenges we face, nor will He, so long as time shall last, or the earth shall stand, or there shall be one man or woman or child upon the face thereof to be saved." End of quote. And I love, you should go look up that talk. It's so incredible. But I love that when he talks about these angels, it's on both sides of the veil. So there are so many good people that lift us up and care for us here. And on the other side, then they are aware of us. I love that our Heavenly Father bridges that gap. Things don't have to be so lonely or dark, but they can be hopeful and optimistic in the plan of our Heavenly Father. Anyways, so I love this story. I think it's so incredible. This temple president was able to hear that, and that this little girl was able to be sealed to her family, even though she was on the other side. I love that Heavenly Father has prepared this for us and has this plan for us. I think it's so incredible. Anyways, I thought this story was incredible. Hopefully you like it too. Thanks. Thank you for listening to FHE on the road today. We hope you enjoyed what you've heard. Please like, subscribe, and share with anyone who'd be interested in these stories. Thanks.